Hey you guys, welcome to Minutes with Misa. How you doing today? I hope you are doing really, really good. It is a new month. Happy October. Yes, we're into the fourth quarter. Yay. We made it. We're almost there, almost at the end of 2022. Like I said, I'm looking forward to 2023. It's going to be a great year. Knowing that, I'm believing that October is going to be a great month for all of us. I pray that for all of us. I know I'm gonna make sure it's a great month. It's gonna be a great month for me. That is what I believe in. A month of wonders. Anyway, so yes, it's October at this moment. Yes, I do want to give a shout out. Happy birthday, Michelle. In case you see this, today's your birthday. You're getting old, girl. No, you're not. You look good. You look good. But yes, happy birthday, Michelle. But anyway, I just pray you just have like the best birthday ever, the best birthday month, not just today, but each and every day. I just pray that God bless you beyond your belief, like in a very special way, like in all areas of your life. That is my birthday prayer for you. But anyway, so yeah, um, so we made it through the hurricane. I looked at the devastation. I mean, like here in Georgia, we were like truly blessed. It's not luck. We're blessed because I look at right here in Florida and like some of the places where it was damaged, the flooding. It did not look like it went on to South Carolina. Even more flood. I mean, it hit like the category 1 in South Carolina, but still there was a lot of flooding and stuff. And I guess because of the surge, the storm surge, also, this beaches, the water. So yeah, we were blessed, very fortunate. Nothing happened here. Power went out here one day. It was not long at all. I think my power was out for maybe like about less than 5 minutes. And then I think like the next day it kind of blinked. But that was it. I mean, there wasn't any. It was windy. Um and then it rained, but it wasn't any heavy rain. It wasn't any flooding or anything here. So I was like, wow, we're truly, 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 truly blessed. That's for sure. So yeah, so thank God for that. But anyway, so definitely praying for the people who have been affected by the hurricane. Yeah, just praying they get the help they need. I mean, imagine just all that you have. I mean, it's just destroyed. Sure, you have your life. I know it's material things, but it's like your house is gone and everything else is just gone. It's just having to try to rebuild and having to try to start over. That's kind of rough. That's rough for a lot of people. I mean, she would say, yeah, well, at least you have your life. That's true, but still, it's rough. Just losing a lot of stuff like that and just having to try to start over. So yeah. Um, and we know these times that we're living in, it's just gonna get a lot worse with storms and stuff. And also, PSA, make sure you have some flood insurance. Yeah, flood insurance. If you don't have it, get it. But anyway, so anyway, like I said, starting this month, I'm gonna go over some of the things in my book, and also thank you for those of you who have purchased, and as many of you probably know already seen, my new book launched over the weekend. I told y'all it was coming. I just didn't expect it to be that quick either, because I was thinking, oh, maybe a couple of weeks in. It just came out, this month, pretty much beginning of this month. Like, so yes, it's on Amazon, Tamble Tongue, and it pretty much talk about the power of your words, the words that you speak of yourself, the words that you think that you say about other people, even jokingly, even when you say things about you just say, you might say it's like, oh, I'm getting old, oh, I'm getting fat. You shouldn't say that stuff about yourself because there are power in your words, and even saying stuff like that you think is innocent and harmless, it's really not harmless at all. And so, and I did include like some affirmations you can say over yourself because, sometimes people be speaking things against you and about you and you don't even must know it. You don't must know the things that they're saying. So it's important every day to speak things about yourself. So yeah, so that's what it is on Tampa Tongue, and it's on Amazon right now. And I'm telling you guys, it's a very big book. That's one thing I want to tell you. If you get this book, make sure you don't get the ebook version, get the paperback version because it is a very thick book. It's like 8.5 by 11 and over 200 pages. And that's because I want to be, it's a lot of journaling. I want to make sure the you have a lot of area, where you can just journal in. And I have some fun things in the back that if the ebook just won't be, you won't get you won't really get it and be able to do the fun things unless you actually have the paperback. So make sure you get the paperback instead of the ebook. Yes, but anyway, like I said, it's gonna be a big book. So when you see it, don't be surprised. Be like, ooh, yeah, it's big. It's big. But yeah. Anyway, so like I said, starting today, I think the first thing I'm really gonna talk about, not necessarily anything from the book. I just want to explain faithful. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and what I said is, without faith, it's impossible to please God. It's gonna take faith to get through this world, especially right now when we see what happened with the hurricane, with the storm. I mean, it takes faith to get through stuff like that. It really does. In order to have faith, what the word said, faith comes by hearing, hearing comes from the word of God. You have to make sure that you're spending time in the word in order to increase your faith. Because if you don't fill up in the word, spend time in the word, your faith tank is going to be empty. So if you have a hard time believing and trusting it, you have to look and see what have I actually read my Bible today, and if I read it, did I actually believe what is in it? And so that's basically what that's about, is filling up, staying full, filling up on the word. The book, devotion pretty much is to lead you to spending more time reading your Bible, reading your word. And so for me, I used to spend a lot of time reading my Bible. I read through it from front to back numerous times. And I think for me what ended up happening is because I read it so much and I read it so many times, I just got to a point where I just wouldn't read it as much because I was like, oh, I know what it says. I know what it says. But then, and it started to affect me, my faith level. And so, and I had to just recently just had to start just getting back into reading the Bible on a daily basis, and I can see a difference. I mean, sure, you might say, oh, I know what it says. I read it plenty of time, but you still need to go in and read it every day. It's like food. It's fuel. Food is fuel. So, what happens when you don't eat. Just imagine going a few days without eating. I mean, I'm not talking about, when you're doing your fast. When we do our fast, we're not eating. But, like, just imagine, like, you're just running around, going to work, going wherever, just doing things, and you don't really take the time to put fuel in your body, not taking time to eat anything, or better yet, you're not even taking time to drink water, which is very essential. You have to get your water in. So imagine what that would kind of do to your body. You don't have a lot of energy. You start, so, and this is the same thing. You have to feed on the word every day. It's going to give you energy. It's going to fill you up spiritually. It's going to fill up your faith tank so that when the storms of life happen, you'll be able to get through them. you're not going to be full of doubt because you'll be full of faith. And so, and that's basically what some of the things that's pretty much what the title is about, full. Because the thing is, like I said, imagine if you're going on a road trip somewhere, you're not putting any gas in your tank or whatever, and you're just driving, you're like, oh, I'll be okay, I'll get some gas later. A lot of people actually do this. I know there are hybrids out there. Even those you have to charge. I mean, you can't just drive it and never charge it, so but yeah, just imagine that you're driving and like, oh, I'll charge up later or I'll fuel up later. But then in front of you, there's an accident, and or traffic is just backed up for miles. Trust me, I've been in the situation. I know. Going through Atlanta, and I was like, oh, I need some gas. I get some later. I hit the Atlanta traffic, and I was just having to sit there, and I'm like, oh, no. So just imagine, because you never know what's going to happen on the road of life. You never know if you're going to have to what you're going to run into. And so you say, I'll fuel up later. And then you hit all this traffic or you whatever. You're sitting there idling in traffic. That really burns your fuel. And then you just lose and feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make. And it's because you wasn't expecting this. Sometimes things just happen unexpectedly. You're just going on in life. I'm good. I'm fine. I have faith, taking time to read the word or talk to God or whatever. You're just going along, just fine. And all of a sudden, boom, bam, something happens. And your faith is going to be tested. And you're like, oh my gosh. And so, yeah, it happens. It really, really does. It happens. And so yeah, but if you constantly and continuously in the word, listening to the word, studying the word, believing in the word, when you're caught in traffic or when you not little traffic, but even when you're caught up in something unexpected as you're traveling on the road of life, you're going to be able to claim those promises. I can do all things through Christ. Great that he that's in me that he's in the world. No weapon formed against you. You're going to start to, just automatically they're going to come to you. You're going to claim those promises. You're going to get energized. Your tank is just, that hand is going to start to go, it's full. So, you're going to get through it better. You can get through it quicker than those who don't spend time in the word, don't, fill up on the word, whatever. So basically, that is behind the title of Faithful. And basically, like I said, the whole idea is to lead you into the word. And what I did was I gave like some of my own examples and stuff that I've gone through. And also, I used the examples from the Bible, like those people, like instance Abraham and Sarah, who was told they would have a child. All the years passed, no child, so they decided to help God out. That turned into a big mess. Because sometimes you're going to have to wait a long time to get what you've been praying for and asking for. Don't ever think you have to help God because it's not necessary. You just messing up. You just sometimes even causing more delay. So I talk about people in the Bible who have faith, struggle with faith. So yes, so that's pretty much. And if you already had a book, you already know. So those are some things that I'm going to be talking about. I'm just going to go further into details than what I had enough room to put in here. But for today, this is just an intro to give you an idea, what the title is about. And I pretty much talk about that also in the introduction. But so yeah, so that's pretty much it. This is sort of the introduction of what's to come. But yeah, like I said, the new book is out, Untamable Tongue. Make sure you get that. Like I said, it's a big book. So yeah, have some fun things in the back. Really, I don't much know how it turned out because I do not have my copies yet to really know how it looks. And so yeah, I did order like one of my proofs. It just hadn't got here yet. It should be here in a couple of days, so I can make sure that everything looks okay and looks the way that I want it. But yeah, if you already order your copy, more likely you can get yours before I get mine. So you let me know. But yeah, so thank you for taking time to watch. Thank you for new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you who have been affected by the storm, I'm sorry. I'm praying for you, praying recovery. I know some people lost their lives, so I'm definitely praying for peace and comfort of those who lost loved ones during the storm. Yeah, so but anyway, so yeah. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Grateful for all of you. But yeah. So I got so much stuff to do today. So you guys take care. Be blessed. Love you all so very much. Happy birthday, Michelle. And to all the rest of you who have birthdays this month. Happy blessed birthday to each and every one of you. I just pray that you just have like the best birthday ever, and like, yeah, and I'm believing that you will. You believe you will, you say you will, you will. So yes, you guys take care. I love you all so very much. Goodbye.